So much rumour, counter-rumour surrounding this wonderful football club. Their motto, more than just a club. Well, they've been more than just a football club. Rather too much politics for comfort against a team that for so many years has rather been devoid of that. And whatever divisions there are, and there are certainly plenty at the moment, they need to be sealed and healed very quickly. Luis Enrique making 8 changes from that league defeat at Sociedad last weekend. Only Suarez, Mascherano and Jordi Alba retain their places. Messi, as we fully expected, is back. And it's a strong side that Enrique sends out here against an Elche side who are currently bottom of La Liga with just 11 points from their 17 games. And certainly the main objective of Elche's season is to maintain their Primera Division status. Copa del Rey is secondary to them. Of course, whatever the circumstances, they would have been heavy underdogs against the team who have won the cup more than anyone else. 26 occasions. Barcelona, another meeting should they get through this tie over 2 legs in the quarterfinals against either Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid. It's very much the strong half of the draw. Elche with the first chance to threaten. Stabbed away by Mascherano, giving Terry Gibson a few extra seconds to train his eyes around this Elche lineup tonight. He was telling me just before we came on air, what was that formation you had in mind?
I've got it now. It's a back 6. It's a holding midfield player as well. 2 attacking midfielders and a striker.
7-2-1, we reckon. And you never know, it might just work for Fran Escribá. Elche have already been here in the opening weekend of the season. Lost that game 3-0. Messi got a couple of goals. Here he is. Said to have had at least 2 rows of late with Luis Enrique, Leo Messi. Rakitic. His confidence has been dented a little bit, having been left out of recent squad selections. Ivan Rakitic, the summer signing from Sevilla. Neymar, now Jordi Alba. Neymar for Suarez. Lovely time run from Neymar. Trying to feed Rakitic. Mascherano. Suarez is misread that. Carried out of it by Jordi Alba. Stabbed away by Rocco and out for the opening corner of the game.
We said it just, didn't we, about the number of defensive players playing. There is 6 defenders in the starting lineup for Elche tonight. And Barcelona still, on a couple of occasions, have found it far too easy to get through. And they're really unselfish here. Just the one player to aim at in the goal scoring position in Rakitic. Crowded out by those Elche defenders.
Here's Neymar. Going to be the difficulty for Elche to get out. So few players really threatening that halfway line. And they come under the pressure they'll expect to suffer here this evening. Luis Suarez could do with a good night. Certainly Luis Enrique, Terry's not getting the best out of Suarez. Hasn't got the best out of Messi this season. Hasn't picked the same starting 11 for 2 successive games.
It's, I must admit, becoming increasingly difficult to try and second-guess Luis Enrique now, to guess what the starting lineup is going to be, who's going to be playing in his centre of defence, in midfield, who's going to be playing in attack, how they're going to be playing in attack. I think at this stage of the season, my one criticism would be we should have now some sort of settled formation, starter play under Luis Enrique, but that clearly isn't the case at the moment.
Rocco's pass. It's out to Christian Herrera. Sliding in to good effect was Rakitic. Now Mascherano. rare outing in the Barcelona midfield for Javier Mascherano. Neymar would run this from Jordi Alba. Only Suarez in the box at the moment. Rakitic trying to arrive late. Easy take for the Polish goalkeeper. On loan at Elche for this season from PSV Eindhoven, Przemysław Titan.
Despite the numerous defenders, Damian Suarez, the right back, is still having a tough time. On 2 or 3 occasions already, Barcelona found it quite easy to get into that wide left attacking position. Yet found a telling cross into the box.
I was commentating on the Elche League game last weekend. Didn't hold out too much hope for them going 2-0 down at home to a very good and in-form Villarreal's team, but they came back. Full credit to their character to earn a 2-2 draw. Going to need to call on plenty of reserves, of course, here. Dani Alves. Pass short of Messi. Rakitic has gone on ahead of Messi. He's trying to get on to the return pass there from Suarez. In control. Said to have been furious that he was left out against Sociedad last weekend. Neymar. Off the right ball. Messi just tailed off the back of Pellegrin, but the pass was overhit by Neymar.
Yeah, it's good intention and got the thumbs up from Lionel Messi. I do feel with Barcelona, with the money they spend on their players, and particularly the attacking players, they have to use their ability. I think at times this season they've become a little bit predictable in terms of their passing. I'd like to see more from Neymar and Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez in terms of individual ability, taking on defenders and beating them, opening up space for teammates.
Here's Pasalic. Sisma. Edu Albacar swiftly there. Messi managed to repel the challenges put out there by Lomban. He looks to have a very deep holding midfield role. He's normally a centre-back, David Lomban. It's a big evening for him in particular because he's ex-Barcelona. Never got as far as the first team in his time here at the Camp Nou. Actually, on his move to Elche, he bought out his contract with the B team. So keen was he to get regular first-team football, and he's had that up to now at Elche. Neymar. Alves. Now Messi. Jordi Alba. Neymar. And was blocked off by Damian Suarez. Referee was looking right at it. He said no. Referee tonight is David Fernandez-Borbolan. Sergi Roberto. Mascherano. Messi. Piqué. Full clearance by Suarez. Neymar. 8 Elche bodies in front of Barcelona as they survey this scene. Messi's got away from one of them. Now make it 2 and 3. And straight down the throat of Titan.
There you go. Called upon one or two of the Barcelona players who have the ability to go solo, take defence out of the game with individual skill. There's no one better is there doing this than Lionel Messi. He does find himself the way through the defence. There's Neymar. I'm guessing the referee doesn't think there's enough movement from Damian Suarez there across the path of Neymar to be a genuine obstruction.
Oh, that was risky. Unfortunate to get away with that, Jordi Alba. Neymar. Damian Suarez has earned Elche the throw.
So Messi with no room at all to have the right to do this against, what, 4 defenders there. Eventually get the shot in.
Sergio Roberto. Crosswell as the left-sided defender here, Edu Albacar. Well, the man who brought Luis Enrique to the Camp Nou lost his job a few days ago. Andoni Zubizarreta, the sporting director. That has to be a worry for Enrique. Rather lonely soul on the touchline right at this moment. Do with a couple of early goals, being close. Messi drawing the biggest threat to Elche so far with that mazy run, but comfortable save for this man Titan. How much does Zubizarreta's exit weaken Luis Enrique, Terry, in your view?
Well, I would imagine quite considerably. Of course, the announcement that the election is going to be brought forward. I don't think there's a more dramatic club in world football than Barcelona. When things go particularly well, it's we're on a different planet. We're talking about a crisis at the club. They're just 1 point behind Real Madrid, of course, in the league. They topped their Champions League group, but it is 4 defeats this season. A damaging one against Real Sociedad after Real Madrid had lost at Valencia. It's going to be tough for him. Perhaps a change in attitude from him.
I think the major puzzle really that has got us all scratching our heads, and the players too, as to why deemed to give Messi, Neymar, Dani period, and then when they came back after the extra day, he felt that they hadn't trained enough, and that's why he didn't start them against Sociedad.
What I can gather from that was without telling them, notifying them of his decision before they went away, knowing that they would come back a day or so later than the rest of the squad.
And it's bound to have a destabilising effect, and it has done.
Certainly by no means is it an easy job being manager of Barcelona, but I think he's making his job a lot harder. You can see the uncertainty amongst the players in terms of who's playing, where they're playing, what style they're playing. Is he going to be given time to learn by his mistakes? We'll wait and see.
These players aren't used to not knowing what the job is. They've done it so well over recent years. They've had two of the best coaches ever in the history of football in Guardiola and his replacement, the late Tito Villanova. Knew exactly how this club worked and how it ran. There's a real desire for leadership on and off the pitch at the moment. That stems from the president downwards. Mascherano, Alves, here's Messi. One of the points that Naeem was making in the build-up to this was the lack of pace in the Barcelona passing against Sociedad, and when they do get down to walking pace, it makes it so much easier for the opposition. At the moment, everything's in front of Elche. Rakitic. Messi trying to inject a bit of pace into the attack now. It's Jordi Alba. Again, that bank of 5 and 3 in front of them for Elche. Making it difficult to find a way through.
This isn't easy. They have to be patient, Barcelona. Yeah, at times when they're passing, as Naeem said, it might be a little bit too slow at times, and too many players are coming towards the ball as well. And Luis Suarez doesn't need to take part in the game at all, apart from make runs in behind defenders.
Rakitic forcing the issue to earn the free kick in a good position. Just a little change of pace there from Rakitic.
And it's another case of a player taking on defenders with skill. One man, the central defender who's playing in midfield, brings them down. And for most players, I'm not sure this is a genuine shooting opportunity, but
took the words out of my mouth. I was thinking exactly the same. He scored one from the other side of the penalty area as we view it against Atletico Madrid. Remember that outrageous one from the left edge of the box with his left foot across the goalkeeper and into the far top right-hand corner. Titan is there. Good distance on the punch, back in by Alves. I don't think that missed by much.
There's Piqué down, who took it up from the goalkeeper. It's an excellent attempt from Dani Alves. It's a good ball in from Lionel Messi. Piqué goes down under the attention of the defenders. You see Piqué down injured. Suarez in an offside position, but leaves the ball alone completely. And the attempt from Dani Alves with his weaker foot just drifted past the post. Completely forgotten Bartra was playing until I saw him. He said him and Piqué barely touched the ball. They've given Claudio Bravo the night off. Ter Stegen is in goal. We haven't seen anything of him so far.
Very highly rated goalkeeper, Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. Had a couple of breakthrough seasons in Germany with Borussia Mönchengladbach. Just 22 years old, the German. As Terry says, deputising for Claudio Bravo. Incidentally, good to see Victor Valdez earn a contract eventually. It's taken a while after several weeks training with Manchester United. Got an 18-month deal at Old Trafford. In case you missed that. Neymar. Messi. Titan had read his intentions.
Another attempt on goal from Barcelona. So far the saves have been quite comfortable for Titan. works a little bit of magic. Side foot pass to Lionel Messi and a similar finish from Lionel Messi. You see Piqué goes down, he's clipped by a defender. Lorenzo Rocco. He just slightly collides with the goalkeeper Titan.
Dani Alves. Messi. Gather pace. Too much in the end for Neymar. Well, we've been stocked full of Copa del Rey ties this midweek on Sky Sports, just in case you missed some of the headline stories. The major one, of course, Atletico Madrid defeating Real Madrid 2-0 at home in their fifth round first leg, despite Diego Simeone feeling more than half a reserve team. I hesitate to call them reserves because it's a decent squad he's got at his disposal there, but he made as many as 7 changes from his previous La Liga game. Still too much for Real Madrid. Back-to-back defeats now for Ancelotti in League and Cup. Athletic Bilbao were in good form. Cracking tie that Terry and I did earlier in the week. Celta Vigo 2, Athletic Bilbao 4. Malaga beat Levante 2-0, Valencia 2, Espanyol 1. So Espanyol with a chance to come back in that one. Sevilla beat Granada 2-1 earlier tonight. Villarreal 1, Real Sociedad 0, Almeria 1, Getafe 1. All of those first legs, as is this, are still goalless. No pressure here. Jordi Alba. Here's Bartra. Neymar. Wiggles away from Damian Suarez. Picks out Alves. And there's that 8 again. Defending the width of the penalty area for Elche. Overdone there by Neymar. There's a break on now for Elche. The Chelsea loanee Pasalic just couldn't get the ball out of his feet sufficiently to deliver a pass and support. Messi. Suarez. Rakitic. Struck Suarez. Did his best to try and get out of the way. It wasn't going on target anyway, but he can hit them from there. Ivan Rakitic.
Sense through the body language of Luis Suarez. He's getting frustrated with the start that he's had in his Barcelona career. He's a glance around there. He's unmarked, but he is in an offside position. Ball strikes him en route from Rakitic.
Man with his hand to his chin there is the under pressure president, Bartomeu, as Terry touched on earlier, has called elections for the end of the season, effectively brought forward by 12 months. I know one of his rivals for the presidency, Augusti Benedito, had been calling on Bartomeu to call early elections, and he's got his wish. There's a certain Joan Laporta hovering in the wings, so we're led to believe, the ex-Barcelona president. I wonder if there might be a return to him. We'll find out over the summer. Well, Barcelona will not be able to dive into the transfer market. Not this month or in the summer. They are suffering a transfer embargo for 2 windows, so their first opportunity to purchase will come in January 2016. Ter Stegen, first real involvement in the game, just making sure he took the pressure off young Bartra. Well, it's been all about the cup this midweek, but the league will return, of course, at the weekend. Villarreal, an excellent team to watch at the moment, go to the Costa del Sol. The game for Real Madrid now, home to Espanyol. Bartra heads away. Valencia, after that great win against Real Madrid, goes up to Vigo to play Celta. Relegation threatened Granada against a Real Sociedad team under David Moyes, who hopefully won't be, from their point of view, under relegation threat. And then the big one, Barcelona Atletico Madrid, rounds off the weekend. Sergi Roberto, Neymar, lucky break. And a really poor ball in by Suarez. Can't believe his inaccuracy there. Just love to be inside that dressing room, wouldn't you? All sorts of rumours about the frostiness of it all. Luis Enrique, well, of course, publicly he's been denying everything. He says he's got the same relationship with his players that he had from day one. A few people doubting that. Lovely ball from Messi. Neymar! I think he was trying to set it up for Suarez, was he? Well, if he was going for goal, it was always moving away from Titan's goal.
Yes, a rare occasion is it that Barcelona actually find some space behind the defence of Elche. It's a really good cross, good layup from Luis Suarez, really good pass from Lionel Messi. I don't think Neymar's going for goal. I think he realises that Luis Suarez is in a position to tap in at the far post. We'll see here. I think his eyes are fixed firmly on lobbing it over the goalkeeper towards the far post, in towards the goal. Well, clearly tonight the formation is Luis Suarez playing as a centre forward, Lionel Messi playing off the right, Neymar on the left.
Fran Escribá was probably reading that into his game plan tonight, that Messi would be used predominantly down the right. It's the way it's turned out. He's got 2 left backs on that side of the pitch, in Albacar and Sisma ahead of him. 2 orthodox left backs.
He's really doubling up, isn't he? Because Edu Albacar is playing in a 3-man centre defence on the left-hand side. Sisma is playing as a left-sided wing-back with no intent to get forward. It is a back 5. There's a centre-back just in front of them as well. And they're making life difficult for Barcelona.
Neymar. Alves. Dani Alves turning into trouble. In the shape of a challenge from Faya. Jordi Alba.
Disciplined and stubborn defensively if you're an Elche player. Not so much the recognised defenders, but the likes of Pasalic and Faisal Faya, Coromines. Of course, Christian Herrera is just playing up on the halfway line on his own.
on those whose job it is to keep an eagle eye on individuals out there, and the much needed statistics that coaches often call upon. Has been noted in the opening half an hour, Luis Suarez has only had 10 touches of the ball, the least of any players out there. Jordi Alba. Neymar, it's a difficult one to control for him. And the game plan working here for Fran Escobar and Elche. The longer it goes on, the more frustrated Barcelona players and crowd will become. Here's Messi though. It was good defending in the end. He was pulling the trigger with that famous left foot. Messi's cross this time. Barcelona want the corner, and frustrated they're not getting it.
Should have done that. We clearly came up for David Lomban. It was an excellent block from Sergio Pellegrini on the attempt from Messi. You can sense Luis Suarez's frustration with not getting involved in the build-up. If I was him, I'd let everybody else. I wouldn't be in the slightest bit concerned if I only had 10 touches. It's where he's having the touches. He's coming to get the ball to feet. He wants the ball in behind. He could have 10 touches and get 3 goals in a half of football for playing for Barcelona. But he does seriously want to get more touches, wants to get involved in the build-up. He's not making the same type of darting runs that he made in his time at Liverpool. He must have had more touches than Christian Herrera, the centre forward of Elche.
Here's Neymar. Nice link up. Almost found a way through between Jordi Alba and Neymar. Sergio Roberto. Neymar again. Mascherano. Messi. Everything to his left. Jordi Alba. Oh, Damian Suarez giving that away to Sergio Roberto. Suarez for Neymar. Suarez winning a free kick. The referee says play on, and Elche squandered possession. On rare occasions they do get the ball, they can hold on to it a little better than that. The away side, Messi, Rakitic.
They're having an effect, aren't they, Elche? A couple of passes in quick succession there that were usually untidy from Barcelona players. Suarez gets frustrated at times when he makes the run where in the past at Liverpool he would have received the pass, he doesn't here, and then he has to make another one and not just throw his arms up in the air. He has to keep making those runs.
Here is Suarez. Neymar! Well, it's an assist for Luis Suarez, it's a goal for Neymar, and it's relief for Luis Enrique.
Suarez does play a part. You only needed one touch from Luis Suarez. It's a brilliant pass. It's a tapping for Neymar. You can see him showing his appreciation there to Luis Suarez for a fine bit of individual talent from Luis Suarez. That's been threatening to come down that left flank with Neymar up against Damian Suarez. I see Messi twists and turns. Good little pass from Sergio Roberto, and Luis Suarez just sorts his feet out really quick and anticipates that Neymar is going to be there making that run in behind. He just rolls it, inviting in front of Neymar to stroke home. I don't expect to see any change in tactics yet from Frenis Gribart. It is a two-legged affair. He would be desperately hoping, wouldn't he, that a frustrating Barcelona, he perhaps could have got to half-time with the clean sheet.
Bartra, Alves, Coraminos winning a throw here for Elche. Rare occasion to get bodies forward towards that Barcelona penalty area.
Over the halfway line, you mean?
Faia. Usually loose ball here is Herrera. Uses out to Piqué. This is Dani Alves. Cut off by Pasalic. Rocco. Loose one from the Chilean. Talked a lot about Barcelona's current troubles off the pitch principally. Elche are in all sorts of trouble at the moment as well. Their players, most of them haven't been paid their wages or full amount of wages since October. They've got all manner of debts at the moment. Running the risk, we understand, that if they don't get that sorted out by the end of January, seeing as this has been going on since October, that the players would legally be able to question their contracts, to have their contracts annulled and be able to leave for free. So there's some serious thinking to do in the Elche hierarchy over the next couple of weeks or so. A little bit disappointing that we're not seeing their star player only on the bench, the Brazilian striker Jonatas, who was their leading scorer with 7 goals this season. And in the side struggling at the bottom of the table, he's impressed on the occasions we've seen him on loan at the moment from the Italian club Pescara. Might see him at some stage. Rakitic. Dani Alves. A little bit of room for Luis Suarez. Messi. Edu Albacar caught in possession, and it's Suarez! Titan with a really important save. Lombard can't get there. This is Messi. Oh, eventually they spirit the ball away with real discomfort there, Elche.
It's a clear chance for Luis Suarez, isn't it? Ball fell kindly for him. Deflected back into his path. So Albacar kicks the ball against Dani Alves. Calls for offside.
We're in again here. Suarez! Well, he may not have touched the ball too much tonight, but on 2 key occasions it's brought 2 goals. First the assist for Neymar, and then once he got into the clear, it seemed almost inevitable that he would bag his 4th goal in Barcelona colours. And Elche now face a really difficult task in this first leg.
It was a frustrating first 35 minutes for Luis Suarez, but great skill to do the dummy and come inside Pellegrin, and exactly the right finish. Cuts it back towards the near post. And that's what Luis Suarez is all about, using that space, using that great movement, using his great skill, and of course we know he can finish off a chance when it's created. Created that one all by himself. Great goal from Luis Suarez.
A slip by Rocco. Neymar could be in for the third. And is wasteful. And Enzo Rocco, the Elche central defender, breathing a huge sigh of relief after this.
I think he's dizzy, Kevin. The last 5 minute spell from Barcelona has been devastating. Elche giving the ball away far too easily now. We see the first goal, great skill from Messi, Sergio Roberto, fine pass from Luis Suarez, and Neymar makes the finish look so easy. Look at that pass now, it's far quicker. Pace was certainly upped. So it's to everyone's delight, isn't it? He doesn't show it. He must be mighty relieved when they got that first goal. Now, Elche are in trouble.
Jordi Alba. He isn't a great one for smiling, is he, Luis Enrique? I remember him as a player. Always seemed to have that deadpan look about him. He's a great player, of course. We remember him playing for both Barcelona and Real Madrid. Just think under the current circumstances, if things are going well, you know, a little smile across the lips wouldn't go amiss. It's been a good 5 minutes here now for Barcelona.
They're losing their way now, aren't they? The worst defence in La Liga. Conceded 34 goals in 17 games.
Yes, that's the worst defensive stats in La Liga.
And this with 6 defenders. New strategy from Escribá.
The referee just delaying it to make sure all is well in there. Messi, offside, one count, terrific finish. Got the flag up against Leo Messi.
He enjoyed that finish, didn't he? It was a tasty finish. There's an impish little grin on his face, and he's slightly annoyed that he found himself in an offside position. He just goes a little bit too early, doesn't it? It's very, very close. He makes the run from deep. Pellegrini is the deepest defender for Elche.
Spread wide by Rakitic for Neymar. 40 minutes up to half-time now for Elche. Rakitic fouling Faya. Barcelona have had a wonderful record in the Copa del Rey in recent times. They've reached at least the semi-final stage in 7 of the past 8 seasons. Exception was when they were eliminated at this 5th round stage in 2010 by Sevilla. Messi, gorgeous pass into the stride of Neymar, and he's looking for a penalty, and he's getting a penalty. And what colour's the card? Looks like yellow from Fernandez Borbolan. Maybe what saved Rocco there, who's had a very unfortunate last 7 or 8 minutes, to say the very least. What saved him there is Neymar's going wide of goal rather than straight down looking at the middle of the goal, but it's a definite penalty.
Yep, no, he makes the initial challenge when he thinks that Neymar's going to shoot, and Neymar just has that extra touch, and as Rocco slides, he clearly makes contact with Neymar. It is a foul. Maybe a sympathy though towards Elche as well in not reducing them to 10 men. So I think it was a goal scoring opportunity, but the referee was lenient with the yellow. Is Messi going to be lenient with the penalty?
May just be the last kick of the half. As Leo Messi looks for his 30th goal in the Copa del Rey. Absolutely no mistake. And they celebrate. And Luis Enrique almost first down to the dressing room. Took them over half an hour to break Elche down. Real stubborn, stoical defensive performance out of possession from Elche. But Messi's scoring again. Luis Suarez is scoring again. And the big three have all found the score sheet in the first half. What crisis. Half-time at the Camp Nou. Barcelona 3, Elche 0.
Well, it certainly took a while, but when Barcelona did finally break through, my, didn't they? What a strong finish to the half. So Barcelona looking for some relief from their off-field troubles, and at the moment, they've certainly got some. You'll get Naeem's thoughts after the break. It's been Neymar, it's been Suarez, and it's been Messi. They have broken through for the home side to give them a 3-0 lead. Things suddenly looking a lot rosier for Luis Enrique.